Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. What do you guys think? ABOC? Probably need to chill live stream a little bit. It's gonna take a while before it gets, you know, chill. What's up, bro? Didn't mean to click that. I meant to click this one. There we go. 4 people in the chat because, you know, I made 3 videos today, so I don't have any more notifications on. So maybe we'll pick up after a while. Bjorna, how did you find the stream? Did you get notification or what? WTF, only me and you. Yeah, there are no notifications going on for this video live stream because I made 3 videos today. We did Bitcoin Daily, XRP and Cardano today. And you know, you can only do like 3 videos per 24 hour with notifications. The rest of it has no notifications on. But I'm hoping, you know, eventually, you know, people will find the video. Hubert, what's up? What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? Bitcoin is still in green, but as you can see, entire crypto market right now is almost in red. Everything has a pullback. Everything is having a pullback, and that's fine because, you know, you cannot go to the moon in one go. You have to have a pullback. Something that did not break out, then they don't have a pullback. Like STMX looks like, you know, getting to the resistance up here. T-Fuel getting to some kind of resistance up here. Let's see up here. Yeah, give or take. So it is getting some kind of resistance up here. So these things that, you know, hit resistance and did not, you know, blow towards the upside, they are a little bit in green, a little bit in green, a little bit in green, a little bit in green. This actually had a nice move, but you know, it pulled back and right now staying above this 100 moving average. So looks nice. This Bitcoin Cash. Can you go figure? Go figure. Good. Thank you for all the videos. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. API 3 doing 3% towards up, so I got support down here. Let's see on the weekly time frame how this looks. Wow, this actually managed to pump 11%. This just going kind of sideways. What you guys think about an API? Is it good or not? Too many people are clicking on D, guys. Too many people are clicking on D. I mean, I thought I gave you, you know, 3 very, you know, reasonable probabilities, but you have to click on D. Special snowflakes. Special snowflakes all around, man. Let's just remove some of these up here. How's this guy 22 hours ago? So this guy is probably gonna stream very soon. Pumps Tuesday chop, a blue chip NFT powder. I don't know what. Stake, proof of stake. I need to watch this guy more. I'll come back to that. Ooh. Calendar. What's the next big event right now? March 20, March Equinox, March 20. Did anything happen on March 20th? Did anything happen on March 20th? 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nothing really happened. I mean, we hit some kind of resistance up here, but you know, there was no big move. March 18 was the full moon. Up here was the full moon, you know, just before that, you know, it started pumping us towards upside, so that's nice. When are we getting the, you know, new moon? Is April 1st. April 1st is the new moon, so that means it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna fool us. So right now we are getting this April 1st moon. I mean, right up here. Right up there. Let's see, we got a full moon, then leave this meteor shower. Mercury at the greatest eastern elongation. The planet Mercury reaches the greatest eastern elongation from the sun. This is the best time to view Mercury since it is the highest point above the horizon near the sky. Look at the planet low in the western sky just after sunset. New moon, partial eclipse, Eta Aquarius meteor shower. These meteor showers needs to be watched. Total lunar eclipse. A total this May 16 might be an important date. Total lunar, and here we go, guys. Here we go. June 14, full moon. It's super moon. This is gonna be a very special event. June 14, guys. June 14 is gonna be super moon. June Solis, and then you got a new moon up here, and then you got a July 13 also super moon. So you got two super moons from June 14th to July 13th. There is super moon and super moon, very important events, so we need to keep an eye on these events. You can see here full moon, super moon, and June super moon. These moons are very important in technical analysis, of course. What else, you know? So there is that. Bitcoin price today -6%. So let's check out some of these. So I posted this thumbnail up on Twitter as well. Let's see what Twitter people are saying in thumbnail. Twitter. Hidden bullish divergence. Hidden bullish divergence. Did he just say hidden bullish divergence on Bitcoin? What time frame? 1 hourly. Who cares, man? Who cares? Hidden bullish divergence on the 1 hourly. We are at the resistance up here and you're looking at this. Man, this guy, I need to unfollow this guy. I'm gonna unfollow him on I think he just, you know, messes up, you know, he spams too much, you know, crypto Twitter, and oftentimes he just like straight out wrong. So you can see I post ABSC on Twitter as well. I see absolutely no reason for it to be C. It will probably be B. Okay, he thinks B. A. B prefers C, of course, the center plant. Dude, we're live. A, strong support at 42 if that breaks B. Yeah, 42 strong support. If that breaks, then B, but you know, he doesn't think C can happen. For C, C, A. It's a little bit up, a little bit down. A little bit up and down. Will BTC continue down? Continue down? How much continue down? You think, you know, the C up here, you think it might continue on the C? I mean, it might happen. There is possibilities, but right now I don't see it. When we get down here, maybe it's gonna be, you know, some kind of D option up here, somewhere up here, and then on the downside, right? There is a D option as well. D option. That can happen, right? So, you know, we got several ways this can actually play out. Maybe it can just gonna, you know, something like this, and, you know, towards the upside. What's up? There you go. You're a little bit late now, man. You're a little bit late. You're a little bit late. So we're looking at A, B, or C. What's gonna happen? What's most likely to happen on the chart? And right now, most people think D. A, B. Only 15% think C is an option right now. Only 15%. That's you know, that's not a lot of people thinking that, you know, we can dump on the downside. So I think most people are right now a little bit bullish up here. At least my crowd that are in my chat, they are more bullish than bearish, because, you know, I'm bullish. Can it not go up from here first? No, it cannot just go up from here. It just cannot happen, because, you know, you're extended from the moving averages. See down here, these moving averages, you're already extended towards upside. I'm going to show you extension towards upside. So this move up here, just straight up, I think it can do that, but it's very unlikely. I think we need some kind of pullback or something like that to happen. Evening, Martin. How you doing, man? We also been talking that there might be D or E option up here, right, where we go even higher towards the upside and then retest this as a support and then continue going towards the upside. That would also be very, very bullish move. But right now, since this level of resistance is very, very, very strong, I mean, this is a legendary resistance up here on this button. We have had this resistance for right now 3 months, since start of January. So breaking this resistance towards the upside, it's gonna be very, very hard. So that's why I don't think we can just in one go just go straight through the resistance. I think we need to shake the resistance and then shatter the resistance and go. I think B, man. You think B? You think we're gonna go all the way back down to the support, then the resistance, then support, and then continue towards the upside? It can happen. It can happen. There are all good possibilities. First we go up to liquidate longs, then drop back to retest moving averages. There are options like right now the way I see it, I mean, the way I see it, I think we are a little bit extended. So let's check for extensions right now. Not this one. This make the. Let's check for extensions right now, and we are not that this is daily time frame. So we are definitely a little bit extend, but not overextend like something like this these weeks up here, right? No such overextension. Like over here also we got extended, but we continue sideways while this continue. This is actually a good move because it continues going up, but this is correcting on the downside. Overextensions up here, corrected up there. Overextensions up here, right? These are big overextensions, but normal overextension is down here. These are just some outliers. These outliers happen on the daily time frame when you are in a big bull market. They happen all the time. But right now we are a little bit extended, but not that much. Let's see how 4 hour is looking. 4 hour is not overextended. It was overextended up here, but it's 4 hour. Let's look at on weekly time frame. Weekly is not even close to overextended on any chart. It is a little bit high. It is a little bit high from the 10 moving average. A little bit higher from the 10 moving average, but doesn't mean anything, because you can see here we were that high down here, and then just continue blasting through, and it did this, So up here, it doesn't show you right now any kind of overextension. Like up here would be a very big overextension pullback. This is the second overextension. That's 2 overextensions with divergence up here. This is definitely some consolidation phase where it follows back through. I was hoping this can actually break towards the upside. Unfortunately it went down. Slow music, please. You don't like this? By the way, how is music sound right now? Let me check it out. Let me check that out. How is music sound right now? Let me check it out. In one go, just go straight through the resistance. Is correcting on the downside. Hidden bully. He doesn't think PC can happen. It's okay. I mean, it's just this song. It's just this song that's a little bit. Yeah, but let's remove this song. There we go. Chill music. We have only hit the resistance 5 times. If we get rejected a 6th time, then it's time to be conservative on TL, like golden rule. Yeah, that's right, but the golden rule only applies when we want it to apply, preferably on the supports. Preferably on the supports. Oh my god, that rule, man. I knew that that thing is gonna come back and bite my ass. Oh man. But it is nice move. It is climbing really sweet towards the upside here. I mean, this is definitely some kind of button formation. So what we can learn from this guy, what can we learn when it comes to tech analysis from this, is when the stuff is going on the downside, right? We knew that this isn't the button, this isn't the button. Like, we hope that this is button, but you can see how big a move this is. And after every this kind of move, if you want to see some kind of button, you need some kind of consolidation phase, right? You need some kind of consolidation phase over a longer period of time before you can, change direction towards downside. So there must be some kind of accumulation zone at the end of the big dump, or distribution phase at the end of the big run. And this looks like some kind of accumulation zone down here. This looks like some kind of accumulation zone down here. So we'll see how this plays. The best case scenario just breaks up here and just continues towards the upside. B, man, B. B. It's probable. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm saying it's probable. Everything can happen, but we'll see. Is anything pumping Phantom right now? Let's talk about Phantom, guys. If you remember, the two guys left 8 hour looking good. Nah, I don't think so. 8 hour, yeah, cherry picking. Need to look good on every time frame. So this looks like a rising wedge. So it's still not started the downtrend. Maybe something like this up here. Let's use these wicks on down here. Put something like this. So this is gonna break down, maybe down here. Down here. Once it's 41,000 give or take. Once it breaks this on the downside, you can see here trying to resistance. This on 8 hourly, 8, 16, 24, almost a day. We've been testing this resistance up here, still testing it. But my understanding right now. Let's see the volume up here for a second. Up here, big volume candle failed to break out. So I think this is probable to just break down here and then go down here, consolidate, and then pump towards the upside, and pump towards eventually pump towards the upside. At least the way I look at it, right? I lost train of thought. Why do YouTubers become bear when market pumps? They don't believe, man. Disbelief. By the way, I'm not bearish, I'm bull. I'm bullish. If you've been watching today's Bitcoin daily live stream or yesterday's live stream, evening live stream, you would know that I'm bull right now. I'm bullish. I'm saying this can break towards upside. I've shown patterns that might be accumulation zone down here that's been playing out. The only thing we need is a breakout. Live from work again, but another at least bearded body. Thanks, Aaron. Thanks for stopping by. I think it take back tomorrow at 45 probably. A bit of pullback is healthy. Of course, this pullback is healthy. You were on FTM. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I were on FTM, of course. So we gotta talk about FTM, guys, because if you remember, FTM dumped big time when the news came that the two developer guys left. I don't like this song either. When the two developer guys left Phantom, right, and closed a bunch of projects. So what happened, Phantom was actually doing quite nice. It did not dump that much from the all-time high to, only 70% down. It was technically only 70% down. If you look at this week, it's 66%. Maybe down here it was something like 64%. But give or take, it's a lot less down. Like 70% down is not that bad, especially in some kind of bearish market that we just went through. And Cardano has been down more. A lot of other altcoins are down 80-85%, right? Being down only 70% is, especially after the kind of run that Phantom had. Where is the Corona dump on Phantom? All the way down here, man. This is the Corona dump. This is the pump. It did 206x, man. 200x, did 200x during the bull run. And after any kind of such a move, you will have some kind of pullback. Bigger pullback. We had bigger pullbacks down here. This was 83% pullback, and this pullback up here was something like 77%. So technically, this pullback down here and this pullback were a lot bigger than what we are having right now, guys. What are we having right now? This is the lowest up here, 69%. So these two pullbacks were a lot bigger than what we are having right now, and that tells me that there was a bullishness in the market. Now the problem with Phantom is that it dumped down. It dumped down because the devs left Phantom. So I'm thinking, and you can see how far this week came on the downside. It broke everything, except this one. It did not break this one. Let's look at on the weekly. Did it break the structure? Yeah, it did. So here, down here is the support. You can see breaking the support down here, but right back up again. So that means, technically it is holding support. Trying to get back above the 50 moving average up here might be nice. But this is right now gamble, because nobody, I don't, maybe somebody understands if it's good or not, but it did break the bottom down here. This double top up here, it is technically being confirmed up here. You can see here technically this double top up here is being confirmed. broke that, broke support down here, trying to get back above these 50 moving averages. So we're gonna see if it can actually manage to do that. The downtrend is broken down here. Technically it is broken. Let's see a 2-hourly time frame. Yeah, but this is maybe should be something like this. Yeah, this is a daily downtrend. You can see here it went and then increased speed, right now coming back down again. So I would say, you know, Phantom becomes a little bit bullish once it breaks, you know, this trend line over here. I think it is important trend line to break. Give or take, give or take. That's daily 50 moving average, maybe give or take. Yeah, up here, give or take 1.5 or something like that. But what but it is bullish stuff, you know, it is bullish stuff, and unfortunately this big dump, because all the way down here it wasn't that bad. I mean, it was bleeding on downside, but not that much, you know, just a normal bleed because Bitcoin was going down. Even this week down 60%, it pulled, you know, as soon as this, you know, week happened, it pulled back up like 60% towards the upside, right? And then, you know, the news came in and rose right down. So I'm wondering if there is a probability that this can actually, you know, pump towards the upside. You can see here on this short return time frame, this is breaking some kind of trend up here. Maybe something like this. You can see up here, it went down here, you know, down and start slowly climbing up here. Broke that, retest that, and bounced big time on the moving average. So it broke, went to the moving average sideways, bounced to the resistance, having a small pullback. So, you know, the question is, will this continue? If it starts continuing towards the upside, we might assume that this is just going to continue going towards the upside. Let's see it. Volume. Yeah, see the volume kicked in on the retest. That's what I'm saying, guys. Volume often kicks on the retest. Now, it wasn't that big volume, but it does kick on the retest. Cardano rules. There is the center plan. There is a Cardano video today on the YouTube. I always tune into your streams. I'm bull too. Nice. I think he means other ones, YouTubers. Yeah, I think, you know, YouTubers might be a little bit, you know, in because I don't think a lot of you know, some YouTubers did go through this before. Fortunately, I did go through, you know, the first bull market, this bull market start, so I know a little bit how the sentiment can change, but I wasn't that into it. But I think a lot of YouTubers that haven't been through it before and haven't been paying attention might think that this just, you know, this is gonna bleed, you know, to some kind of, you know, bottom and then continue towards upside. But I've learned that, you know, do not assume anything. Do not assume 20,000. Do not assume 10,000. Do not even assume 1,000 or 100,000. The only thing you should assume is where the direction is going right now. What's happening right now? So the trend was down, so we are bearish. Right now the trend is changing, so we are hopeful that it might become bullish. But we are neither 100% bullish or 100% bearish, but we are more bullish than bearish. This is the song the chapter uses. This song, the chapter. Yeah, it might be that. These songs are from YouTube audio list. So you being bullish kind of keeps our attitude positive. That's good to hear, man. Good morning, Magnus. As always, set BTC to 702 fib level to approximately 58. Then we will enter a real bear market all season. Until then, Nano will be on shining stars, already performing. So you're still shilling your Nano, and you still think we're gonna go at 58 and then bear market. It can happen, but remember what you said, man. Remember what you said. You said 10K. Remember that. You said 10K. You did not say we're gonna go up to 58K. You said 10K. Can you check room, please? Inverse head and shoulders. Not, yeah. There are definitely, but this doesn't look like you know, normal inverse head and shoulders. But there are definitely inverse head and shoulders on some charts. I think XRP has inverse head and shoulders up here. Yeah, so XRP has one of these. Inverse head and shoulder, maybe inverse head and shoulder, right? Inverse head and shoulders up here. I think even Cardano has, no, Cardano doesn't have inverse head and shoulders, but definitely some coins do have inverse head and shoulders. So, you know, that might Ethereum, let's talk Ethereum, guys. Ethereum did break out of this triangle. It did get above, creating a higher high right now, definitely. You can see here that Cardano came to the resistance up here, and then I had a pullback and then blasted through that resistance towards the upside. So this level up here at 2,976, that got broken towards the upside. Right now above the 100 moving average and consolidating up there. It's still not above these levels up here, but slowly it is increasing bullishness. So I like when coins are increasing bullishness. I like when coins are, you know, not necessarily pumping, but they are breaking resistances, they are creating bullish patterns, they are creating bullish candles, they are riding the waves, meaning the moving averages. I like that because that shows bullishness. So doing something like this up here, that's a very bullish move above this, because we are not creating a lower low. This would be lower low, all right? And then if you go below the moving average, that's even bearish and stuff, but we did not go below the moving average. We just pumped up above this, riding the waves towards the upside. It looks good. What dollar sign is that? But after hitting 702 fib. I still say we got here even lower. But I don't think you said that we're gonna go to 58k before that. I just remember you saying that there is no way we're gonna go up like 58k or 60 or whatever. I think you just said like we're gonna go down to 10k, maybe a little bit up at 10k. I don't have, you know, screenshot or anything like that, but I think you said 10k, man. You've been screaming 10k for a long time. Charts long term look really good though. I'm hopeful we'll reject now at 45, then we trace between 20 and 29, so then we attack the reset for the new all-time high. If we blast off now, indicators won't allow new all-time high, I think. I don't know, man. I think indicators are pretty low. I'm gonna show you indicators, at least my indicators, what I'm looking at. Let's find a chart that's not messed up here. So let's do a clean chart. Let's do this chart. Let's remove the moving average. Well, let's add moving averages. So this is the monthly. This is the monthly, and you can see here. First of all, we can check out the moving averages, and you'll see that we are not extended. We are sitting on the 20 moving average on the monthly time frame, and you can see down here when we started the bull market, we are sitting on the 20 moving average. And when we started bull market up here, we climbed first on the 20 moving average and then continue riding up. So being on the 20 moving average, it's not, you know, you don't have to be this slow. You don't, I mean, you can go down, but you know, the bull market starts on from the 20 moving average, right? From the 20 moving average. This is when we, you know, took speed and started going up. So these moves, these capitulation moves is not happening right now. It can happen, but that's what I'm saying. Do not be 100% sure that it must happen. We have been saying on the channel that if we go down, we might see some kind of capitulation move. But that might also not come, because people are expecting capitulation move, and maybe capitulation move never comes, and we just continue riding towards the upside. There are definitely some, you know, on-chain analysis charts that show that we are at some kind of bottom, right? So if that's true, that's my truth. That's why I say a lot of people that haven't analyzed this part of it yet, a lot of YouTube analysts, they think right now that we have to, you know, have the move towards downside. That's around 20k up here, you know. Chaco Ben says 10k, so you know it's all the way down here. And I don't think we have to have that. I think we can just continue riding up here, because we have a lot of, you know, big consolidation period. We hit the 20 moving average. We are low enough. Everybody is out of market. There is zero euphoria. It's boredom. It's hate. Nobody cares about Bitcoin. So technically, I think we can go. So moving averages looks nice on the monthly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we are also all the way down, almost at was at the 100 moving average. And you can see these moving averages, how they have been extended up here. Right now they are consolidated and are going towards downside, which is very good, because you want moving averages to go down so you can break them, and then they use a lot of time to, you know, catch up with you, catch up with the price. So you can see here also when the moving averages down here, they start going up, but they consolidated. So right now moving averages are consolidating, and the same thing happened here. We went down, and you know, the moving average is consolidated down here and then continue on. So this consolidation is already happened. Does this consolidation have to go all the way down to 200 moving average and push it even lower down? It can do that, but it doesn't have to. That's what I'm saying, trying to say it does not have to do that. Let's see on the monthly RSI. So what you're gonna see on the monthly RSI, let's see up here. So what you can see up, the bottom down here was at some kind of 43. The bottom down here was some kind of 46, right? Right now we are sitting at 58, but it's, you know, we can still push it down to 40, 43, but we don't have to because we are already low enough, right? Low enough. And if you look at this on the monthly time frame, technically speaking, what we have here is a bullish hidden divergence, guys. We are hidden bullish divergence up here, which means towards the upside, right? That's good, right? This was, you know, a bearish divergence. Right now this hidden bullish divergence, this is going for the 2 months now. It does look bullish, and even the RSI says no, we are not overbought. There is no, like, if we had been like at 7 up here at 70 levels, or even down at 60, I would say, but you know, being down at 56 right now, and even down all the way down here at, what's that, it was at 53 level. It's low enough. It's low enough. This on the monthly. Let's see how weekly looks. And you can see weekly it went down all the way to some kind of 40 levels. The only thing that's below are these two capitulation areas, but we don't have, that's the thing, guys, we don't have to have capitulation. Before, in 2019, down here there was not that much, you know, institutions, and you know, the Bitcoin was a lot easier to manipulate. Right now, you know, and that's why we could have this blow off top and stuff like that, right? Because it wasn't that easy to manipulate. Right now, you know, they are manipulating price and they know how far down, so you're not gonna see, I don't think we're gonna see these big blow off tops. We can see that, but you know, I don't believe that we have to have that. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't believe that we have to have the capitulation phase that everybody's talking about. The only bearish thing up here on the monthly time frame, this monthly time frame, is this bearish cross on the monthly. But we already did 1, 2, 3 weeks on the monthly time frame, so we can technically just start turning around right now. This might be some kind of bottom, and you know, continue up towards the upside here. So MACD, you know, the cross does matter, but after, you know, a couple of months, you know, it's already might have been played out. So technically it doesn't look that bad. We are already on the downside down here. Let's go to the BLX chart up here. So you can see that in 2015, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months of red candles. 2019, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red candles. This intermediate small move towards downside was a couple of candles up here, and right now we got 1, 2, 3 candles on the downside, 3 months, you know, histograms on red on MACD. But it doesn't have to be that way. You know, there is nothing that says we have to have, you know, 3 more candles because previously in history that has been happening. You know, there is nothing that says on the chart that something that's happened before has to happen again. You have to look at an entire picture. You have to analyze it based on what's happening right now, based on, you know, probability of happening, based on other things as well. You have to take everything into your brain and try to analyze and try to figure out, do we have to have, because right now everybody thinks we have to have capitulation phase. I don't think we have to have capitulation phase. I think we can just pump from here. I think it's good. I think it's nice. I've seen other, you know, on-chain analysis stuff that says that we might be at some kind of bottom, right? So 44k right now, and then blasting from 44k to 100k. Why not, man? Doing another move up here, something like this up here, something like this up here, and then, you know, going to next bear market up here and then continue again towards the upside. Why not? I think it looks good. In my opinion, all cryptocurrency holders are about to witness the greatest wealth transfer in the history of mankind. Because of inflation, elites can't lose their money. MACD is lower than the COVID-induced May lows. But yeah, because COVID, you know, happened way too fast. Attila, the music trying to get louder than you. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. ET is an OG legend. I don't know what ET or OG is. The song is cool. Elliot. S&P going up, so Bitcoin will. Oh, by the way, how is S&P doing right now? Oh my god, S&P on the monthly is getting back, man. It is getting back. WTF is happening over here, man. Look at the move, man. Look at the move. Did it get above the 20 move? Oh my god, this is bullish. Look at the move. Above 20 moving average. Where is the goddamn crash that we expected, man? Above, it closed weekly. Is it closed? No, the market's still open. Market is still open. It is above 20 moving average on a Friday, guys. It is above 20 moving average on a Friday. The Dow Jones is not. Yeah, it can maybe, it's just maybe gonna stop up here. We're gonna see how this actually plays out. Insane moves. One other moving, so there is still some resistance up there. Let's see. Yeah, there's still. It still needs to do, you know, more towards the upside to, you know, confirm the bullishness. Ooh, what's doing? Bitcoin right now doing 1%, nada. Let's zoom in here a little bit. So it is going up a little, you know, it did this blow off top right back down, trying to climb up here. So I'm expecting this to break down any second now and then hit this line down here. And then if it breaks the line, we might see more dumpage on the downside, right? But not that much, like 41k or something like that. Pump me, please. See guys, we started you know, this live stream with like 1, 2, 3 viewers and stuff like that because there was no notifications going on. Because I did 3 videos today on the YouTube channel, XRP, Cardano and the Bitcoin Daily. And you know, you can only do notifications for 3 videos in a 24-hour period because YouTube do not wanna, you know, send, you know, spam notifications to everybody. So it is, I'm glad that everybody found back to the channel. It looking nice. Yeah, it is looking definitely nice right now on the daily time frame. It is breaking. We just talked about it. It is breaking, you know, towards the upside. Hit this resistance, pullback, broke that resistance, bullish moves. Let's see here on the weekly time frame how this looks. Yeah, also on the weekly time frame, we are soon to be getting this bullish cross, not on just Ethereum, but on everything. If this continues, of course. Yeah, no divergence right now, and if this stays like this for a couple of days, maybe you pump a little bit more, it might, you know, avoid divergence. But this still has 2 days left, so you know, you can definitely also fall back down and then create this divergence up here that might push us on the downside. We'll see how it plays out. We stalk you, man, that's good. Are you drinking anything tonight? Milk? Yeah. I always thought milk is good for you, then I googled, is milk good for you? And it was like, no. If you drink 3 glasses a day. So we got 197 people who answered the poll. So let's see up here. Let's see what the word key is on the chart. Daily. So we got 32% for A. 32% thinks the A is gonna be the thing. D, special snowflake, we got 24% think it's gonna be B, and we only got 15% who think it's gonna be C. I think this is a pretty decent overview over Bitcoin right now, because we had 100 people who answered the poll. Most people, over 50% of people, 56% of people are actually bullish. So that's why we're gonna have a pullback. That's why we cannot just run towards it. We have to have a pullback, so to get, you know, 56% of them to be a little bit bearish, and once they become bearish, we're gonna do BAM, and then we're gonna, oh man, they're gonna be bullish again, and then we're gonna BAM down again, and then we're gonna, oh no, we're gonna zero, and then BAM up higher. So you're gonna trick that, you know, the 56% into, you know, now we're slowing it down to zero, up, nope, not zero, sorry, that wasn't the deal. Good evening. If BTC breaks from 45k, what's the next technical target? 57. Good question. Let's find the next target after the 45. So this 45, it's actually 44 or something like that. Let's go to the weekly time frame up here and see what we can actually find. well, this is okay. Let's say if it breaks 45.8, okay, not 45 but 45.8, because 45.8 on the weekly time frame, that's the 20 and 50 moving average, actually very important moving average. So if it can manage to get up above here, what's the next target above that? That's what I want to know. It's not actually 45, it's 45.8. The way I see it, very important level. Okay, so what's next after that? Well, next is let's see monthly, how the monthly looks. Monthly is also at 45.8, just so you know, the 10 moving average. Let's see on the daily. Daily 200 moving average needs to be respected, so that's up there. But let's assume these two. Okay, so you got a 45, 8, 48. These are the important ones. These are important ones. Let's go to the weekly time frame and try to remove the moving averages for a second right now, because we are done with the moving averages. So what we'll have to look at, so this over here getting broken, this is exactly where this is up here. Let's just put it down here, and this one up here. So it's 48, 49, give or take, levels up here. This is not me, I think you put it up there, 49, and then you got all the way up there. Then you got a bunch of these, we can just say that this is a support area, sorry, resistance area, and then of course we got a top up here. So as you can see, there are several levels that we have to break through to get. So I'm thinking if we can get above 45, it's gonna be 48, 49, or up here at 50 or 50, 52, 51 or 52, right? Very important levels. If we go through that, it's gonna be between 56 and 60k up here. 50, 60k because of these levels up here, because over here is just emptiness, so it's not gonna be that. You can see these, you know, these stops up here. These are at 51 and 58 important levels. And down here is the 200 moving average, and this bottom down here. Now this bottom is not that significant because this engulfing candle, and so I wouldn't say that this, we gotta respect the 200 moving average, right? 200 moving average, we gotta respect that. So this gonna be the case. It's gonna be the case as well. Yeah, but this is what I'm looking at right now. If you're gonna be. These are all the levels that needs to be followed, right? We got a top up here, 65.4 or whatever that is. It's very important resistance. Then you got this area between, let's say, yeah, 59.8, and down here between 55.5. Then you got these two levels. You just put in the middle up here. It's between 57 and 51.6. Let's just say around 51.2, give or take, in the middle up there. Same goes for this up here. 48.6, give or take, in the ballpark area there. So right now we are at resistance around this 45 level. It's actually starting at 44.5 all the way up to 45.8. So I would say if you can manage to break the 45.8, we are looking at first resistance at 48, then 51, then something, then big stuff up here, and this is all-time high at 56. Now these are not only resistances, there are definitely some kind of some kind of trend lines up here that I am missing right now. Maybe something like this down here, give or take. You see up here we are trying to break one of these. There are definitely some kind of trend lines that will act as a resistance on the way up. So where they are right now, I'm not quite sure, but these are, technically, horizontal supports right now, including the moving average, because there is no other moving averages besides the 200 moving average on the daily that we are not above. TLI, you've grown on me like a fungus. Yeah, you just keep on watching, man. You just keep on watching. Drum and bass, nice. Nice, it's still afternoon here, drinking coffee. Oh, it's too late for coffee. If I drink coffee now, I'm never going to bed, man. Well, at least the sentiment is positive. Yeah, the sentiment is positive. It is good. The pullback is nice, so people are getting scared a little bit because people don't understand tech analysis. They're getting scared. We that see tech analysis, we're thinking like no problem. Good evening. If BTC breaks, yeah, that's we should. April gonna be super bullish for alts. Might be. You definitely deserve so much more exposure. Honestly, out of every YouTuber I watched in a year of crypto, you're my favorite. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Most people have it wrong. That's why, according to your poll results, C is the most logical outcome. I choose B, by the way. Yes, but the sentiment changes very fast. The poll is showing the sentiment change very fast, right? If you remember up here, there was huge euphoria, right? Huge euphoria. 2 months later there was very, you know, we are going down to zero. Then up here, oh man, we can break towards the upside, no problem. Down here, F this, man, it's done, you know, we're gonna break down, you know, it's boredom. Right now, as soon as it starts going up a little bit, oh man, this can, you know, this can continue. So sentiment changes very, very fast. So that's why I'm saying, yes, we should be bearish, but we are not so bearish that we are gonna go all the way down. We are gonna go down a little bit, the sentiment, the polls will change, and we will blast through the skies, right? That's the plan, guys, that's the plan. Hi Max, I strongly suggest everyone to watch Hidden Secrets of Money series by Mike Maloney, especially episode 4. It is just pure education and free. You might be already familiar. Mike Maloney, I don't think I watched that guy, Mike Maloney. I hope it's on YouTube. Maloney or Maloney? Maloney. Hidden Secrets of Money. Gold, silver with Mike Maloney. I think I've seen this guy. I think I've seen the guy. And I think I've listened a little bit about him, but you know, I don't think I've listened that much about it. It didn't leave any kind of impression on me. How are you, my fellow Viking? Doing well, man. Cool, thanks, man. You still Google? It's beyond liars. It really doesn't matter if you use Google or DuckDuckGo or Brave Browser or Brave Search or anything. You know, everything is being stored about you, either you like it or not. You cannot escape that, man. Yeah, but you're giving Google, you know, your information. Yeah, if you don't give Google your information, you're going to give it the DuckDuckGo. If you're not giving DuckDuckGo, you're giving it the Brave search engine. If you're not the Brave, it's the Bing, it's the Yandex, it's the, you know, whatever this Baidu in China. You gotta give information to somebody, right? You gotta give information to somebody. So. And you know, if you're using VPN, you are giving your information through VPN to somebody, right? And everybody got that, so just use Google. I think someone said about amount of BTC on exchange is extremely low. They might have said since 2018, but it could be wrong. How do you check that? I have absolutely no clue. I'm not following on-chain analysis, but you know, people that do follow on-chain analysis, they look at those kind of stuff, and it might say something about Bitcoin, how Bitcoin is gonna look. Looks like S&P 500 closed just above 20 weekly MA. Did it close right now? Mine is 50 minutes late, but let's check it out. I like that Martin is you know, Martin is following the stuff. No, it's open, market is open, but the data is still delayed, but it looks like. But this is S&P futures, and S&P up here, yeah, it is close above, though Dow Jones did not close above the 20. Dow Jones closed below 20 and 50 moving average. Dow Jones closed below 50 and 20 moving average. So I don't know, Dow Jones down, S&P is up. What gives? What's up? Batch Guitar, hey, what's up to you gang? Hey Batch, how you doing, man? Welcome back. I need notification, buddy. As soon as I see you online, I will join, even in the middle of the night when I wake up. It's late night here in Australia when you stream. But I have two live streams. I have, you know, Bitcoin Daily in the morning, and I have, you know, this one. So I don't know which one fits you better. TLA secret chain is ancient. Ron is in the chat. I did not even see it. Hey man, Ron, what's up? Ron, I wanna hear your thoughts. What do you think? What did you put your money into right now? I want to check what you look. I remember you were looking at Dent before, then some XRP, I think. But what are you looking at now? I want to know, because guys, Ron is the big fish. Ron is the big fish. We gotta know what Ron is looking at. Ron is in the chat, man. XRP, you're looking at XRP. XRP looks nice, man. XRP looking nice. Yeah, we've been talking. There is an XRP video on YouTube. If you go to my channel, I've been explaining a little bit. But it looks like this, you know, inverse head and shoulders might break out towards the upside. There is this rising wedge up here. Sorry, where is XRP? There is this rising wedge up here. That might be playing out, and have a small pullback down there, and then blast through the skies. We'll see how that actually develops over time, but XRP looks like, you know, a lot of people are talking about XRP, so it does look bullish. But that said, just because a lot of people are talking about something does not mean it's gonna do well. I remember people are talking about Chainlink. Suddenly, out of nowhere, people started talking about Chainlink, this, Chainlink, that, man. Let me find Chainlink. Here's Chainlink. And people are talking about Chainlink like it was in this move up here. They start like this is gonna go, and it did look bullish and started going up here. And everybody was all Chainlink, but you know, it did such a bad move, man. It did something like, yeah, okay, 60% towards the upside, but it was like slow ass move, slowly climbed 36 and then going down again, right? So we are not analyzing Chainlink right now. This looks like a falling wedge on Chainlink. Let's see up here. Yeah, it looks like you're breaking it up there. Maybe somewhere down here. Maybe it is breaking a channel towards up, but this is such a slow mover. So just because a lot of people are bullish on something does not mean that it's gonna pump big time. That said, XRP is known to be a pumper, and Chainlink is known to be a slow mover. So how's Doge doing? Not that well. It did well in these couple of days, moved up down 4% today, but you know, Doge, you know, tend to have these big pumps. Now these are, you know, tweets. I think these are tweets, but right now you're having this pump. So we'll see if it can manage to hold above on the daily time frame above 50 moving average up here. You see here it's a little bit below the 50 moving. It can hold above the 50 moving average, it will show bullishness. So we'll see, and it's a little bit extend on the downside. Okay guys, we've been streaming for 50 minutes. It's been enjoyable, it's been nice. We talked about a lot of stuff. I don't want to drag this out, you know, until the point where it gets just boring so everybody leaves. So we're gonna end at the top. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Thanks for all the green names that stopped by and support on the channel. Enjoy the rest of the evening or the rest of the morning for you guys that are in Australia or wherever you guys are. Tomorrow morning there will be no Bitcoin daily, but maybe we'll do a video too, maybe even a live stream even at the evening. I'll try to do Bitcoin daily from Monday to Friday because, you know, in the weekends the kids are here, so you know, gonna spend a little bit of time with them. Doge 1 launches in May. Do you think? Nah, I don't think he'll pump with Doge 1 launch because that's just I don't know, maybe it will have a nice pump, but I don't think that's, you know, a catalyst for a big long bull market. Anyways, that's it guys, thanks for stopping by, see you again, bye bye. By the way guys, get 20% off fees on KuCoin, because you know, when bull market starts there will be gems and you want to be on the right exchange with 20% off fees. And if you use KuCoin tokens, you get almost 50% off fees. Okay, just had to shield my link down below. That said, see you around guys, bye bye.